The protagonist, with his cooking skills alone, completely changed the eating habits of an entire dragon clan. The dragon hatchlings loved his food so much that some even wanted to transform into humans just to find him. It all started not long ago. The protagonist stumbled upon a baby dragon. Seeing the little creature looking pitiful, he picked it up and cradled it in his arms. Thinking the dragon might be hungry, he pulled a steak from his inventory. The moment the baby dragon saw the steak, it immediately began devouring it. Meanwhile, the protagonist started preparing his own lunch, but as soon as he sat down to eat, the baby dragon caught the delicious scent and eagerly stared at his food. Helpless, the protagonist shared some of his meal with the dragon. Before he knew it, the dragon had eaten everything. Satisfied, the baby dragon flopped onto the ground and fell asleep. The protagonist was stunned by this sight. Worried, he quickly summoned the queen.
Queen, すまないがちょっと顔を出せるか?
Pointing at the sleeping baby dragon, he asked her what was going on. At just one glance, the queen's face turned pale with fear. "Why is a red dragon hatchling here?" she exclaimed. The protagonist quickly explained everything that had happened. After listening carefully, the queen began to explain. In this world, there are two types of dragons. The eastern dragons possess immense power, but they can control it well and live peacefully with other races. The western dragons, however, cannot control their power, and they refuse to interact with other races. And most importantly, the baby dragon the protagonist had found was none other than royalty among the western dragons. At that moment, a high-ranking elf appeared. She urgently informed the queen that two red dragons were approaching rapidly, but upon seeing the sleeping baby dragon, the elf froze in shock. For a moment, she even suspected that the queen had kidnapped the hatchling. The queen quickly clarified the situation, explaining everything once again. The protagonist then asked, "From which direction are the red dragons approaching?" With that, he still